Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everyone, wherever you are in the world, and welcome to Wake and Stretch on this beautiful Friday. So today I thought we could start the weekend off with a nice, gentle detox flow to get rid of the mess that might be up in the mind, to get rid of some of the toxins in the body. And this will be a little bit more gentle, it won't be so intense. But with that said, if you need any props, go ahead and grab them. I want you to take care of yourself as you go through this practice. And if anything doesn't feel quite right, then obviously don't do it. It's okay, you can skip it. I'm going to use a little bit of music today too, just to kind of soothe our minds and get us into the groove. So go ahead and grab what you need. I'm going to get the music playing and then I'll see you on the mat. Just make sure our volume isn't too loud so that you can still hear me talking. All right, so we'll be doing a lot of twists, a lot of forward folds, some back bending, side bending. We're gonna do everything because it all cleanses all the stuff out. All right, so go ahead and find your way into child's pose. Let's start with a wide knee child pose. Let yourself melt forward and always be mindful that your head is supported by something, whether it's the mat, your hands, or a block or pillow. Take one more nice deep breath here. And then your next breath, gently roll up through the spine. Go ahead and bring your knees now to a parallel position. So when they're in parallel, it gives a little bit more compression on the belly and the organs to help clean them out, to kind of compress and squeeze. So go ahead and fold forward. Stack the hands if you need to, if your head doesn't reach the ground. Nice, gentle, calm breath. Good. From here, gently bring yourself up onto hands and knees into tabletop. A few cows and cats here just to get the spine moving. Inhale, lifting the head and tail. Exhale, curl. Inhale, lifting the head and tail. Exhale, curl. Take about 3 more rounds on your own timing, your own breath. One more round of breath. And then come back to a nice neutral position. Take care of your wrists if you need, if they're getting a little uncomfortable. We're going to be here for just a little bit longer. Taking a nice inhale with a neutral spine. As you exhale, squeeze the right waistline so the armpit and the hip come together. Then inhale through center and exhale, squeeze to the left. This detoxes the kidneys. It gives them a good squeeze. Inhale through center, exhale, squeeze to the right. Inhale, come through center, exhale, squeeze to the left. And let's go each side 2 more times. Go ahead on your own pattern of breath. Nice, Susie. One more time each side. And gently bring yourself back to neutral and either press back to child's pose or downward facing dog, your choice. Lift the eyes, bring yourself up towards the top of the mat. Onto your feet, lift your spine halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. And exhale, fold. Taking that again, inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, coming all the way up through vertical. Exhale, hands come to the heart. Good, a few breaths here. Sweeping the arms up overhead. Exhale, bring the hands. One more time. Good. Once you've come to your Tadasana, make sure your feet are about hip width apart. Arms can relax down by your sides. Knees are soft here. We're going to do a little bit of washing machine type motion, and this is just to get some of the spiral action going. And the knees want to be soft here so that they don't tweak or twerk, or we don't damage the knees at all. We want them to be nice and soft. So take a nice inhale and neutral, and as you exhale, move the hips first and come into a spiral to one side. Just let the arms go how they're gonna go. Any pace that feels right for you, as fast or slow. I encourage you to keep the eyes open so you don't get dizzy. Take in what's around you. Hopefully you're seeing some beautiful things. If you're anything like I am and you're inside, try not to see the things that need to be cleaned. Try to see the things that are clean, or the things that bring you joy. Just a few more times with the spiral. Good. Start to slow it down a little bit. Coming back to your neutral. And let it reverberate as long as it needs to. Till the last little bit of movement is finished. Good, and then give it a good bounce. Bounce it out, jump it out, shake it out. This is detoxing. It's getting rid of extra energy. As silly as it may feel, you're getting rid of that toxic circle of the mind. Just let it all out. Shake it out. All right, cool. So coming back up to the top of the mat. Inhale, sweep those arms up, small back bend here. Exhale, we'll collect ourselves again, hands to the heart. Inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, hands to the heart. This time we'll move through a sun salutation. Inhale, sweeping up. Exhale, dive it forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, lift halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold hands down, step or float back to plank. Lowering down, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog or child's pose. All right, from here, we're gonna pin the needle in child's pose. If this is uncomfortable on your knees, you can do this from tabletop instead. Okay, so you always have that option. Let's take the left arm underneath first. Shoulder comes to the middle of the mat. Let your hips rest back. Rest your head either on the mat. Zeus, people are trying to watch me. Right now, buddy. And find your twist here in your child's pose. Now, the top arm can either come behind the back if you'd like, come to your waist, lower back, or it can stay on the ground on your fingertips. And one more breath in the twist. On your inhale, bring yourself back up. And then exhale, twist to the other side. So the right arm threads underneath. Right shoulder to the middle of the mat, side of the head connects to the ground or a prop. Top arm can come to the waist, the lower back, or bind it. Whatever you might need on this side. One more breath here. And gently inhale, bring yourself back up. Exhale where you need to. All right, so from here, take your right leg out back behind you. As you exhale, pull it in towards the chest. Inhale, extend it out. Exhale, pull it to the chest again. So you're curling the spine into cat. We're really starting to work the abdominal muscles now. Inhale, extend the leg. Exhale, pull it in. I'm going to change it up a bit. Inhale, extend the leg. Exhale, this time bring it up towards your right armpit. Inhale, extend, take that one more time. Exhale to the armpit. And by the way, you can take this in plank if you want more intensity. Inhale, extend the leg. Exhale, this time bring the knee to the opposite elbow. Inhale, extend it back. Exhale, curl, knee to the opposite elbow. Inhale, extend the leg. Exhale, this time step it through. Let's just take a low lunge so that we can relax the leg a little bit. And give a little twist. Good. From here, straighten the leg. Come onto that left knee. We'll take a little half monkey action. Inhale, extend so you're nice and long through the waist. And then exhale, fold. Now we can take a twist here as well. If you're into it, you can inhale the right arm up. And you can stay here, or you can exhale and you can bind it behind the back. Make sure that the hips stay parallel to the ground. So you don't want this right hip to lift up. Keep it parallel so that you get the stretch through the torso. You can even, if the arm is extended, let it fall behind you for a little extra twist. Opening that heart, opening the chest. And one more breath. And then gently bring the hand back to the mat. Sweep the right leg back. Your choice, plank or child's pose. Find your way back to hands and knees, or if you'd like to do the leg exercise that we just did in plank, stay in plank. Inhale that left leg back. As you exhale, curl the spine, scoop the belly in, knee to the chest. Inhale, extend it back. Exhale, pull it in. One more time to the center. Inhale, extend the leg. Exhale, pull it into the chest. Inhale, extend it out. Exhale, this time knee towards the armpit. Inhale, extend it back, bring it to parallel. Exhale, knee to the armpit. One more time in that direction. Inhale. Exhale to the armpit. Now we change it up. Inhale, extend the leg. Exhale, cross the body, knee to the elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to elbow. Opposite elbow, that is. Inhale, extend, last time. Exhale, sweep it across. Inhale, extend that leg. Then exhale, step it through. And find the low lunge. Support yourself on your right hand. And give a little twist. Oh, and by the way, side note, it's normal if burps come up. It's normal if little toots come out. It's all part of the detox process. It's one of those things we don't talk about much in yoga, but it happens. All right, from here, come back to your neutral. Go ahead and shift back onto your right knee. Extend the left leg, coming into our half monkey. Inhale, extend the arms up. And then exhale, fold it forward. Prop it up here if you need to. And we'll take that same twist. Left arm comes up. Keep the left hip down so that you have the nice length through the waist. Bring that top arm where you'd like. If you want a little extra, let the arm fall behind you. Good. Gently bring it back. And sweep the left leg back. Vinyasa if you'd like, down dog or child's pose. so from wherever you are, come onto your belly and make your way up into Sphinx. So you're on your elbows, fingertips point forward, legs can be whatever width they need so that your lower back is happy. Shoulder blades, of course, are pulling down and back so that the chest comes forward and up. Start to engage the belly. So as you exhale, see if you can scoop it up and in a little more. Relax your glutes, relax the butt. Good. From here, inhale, see if you can get a little longer in the spine. As you exhale, spiral around to look at your right hip. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, spiral around to the left. Look at your left hip. Inhale, come through center. Exhale to the right. Inhale through center. Exhale to the left. Inhale through center one more time each side. When you're finished, come back through your Sphinx. Take another full breath in Sphinx. And then exhale, release the elbows out, come into crocodile pose, forehead rests on the hands. Bend the legs at the knees and gently windshield wiper those legs from side to side. Nice. And coming back through center, let the legs extend behind, hands under the shoulders, take a nice inhale, and then exhale, press it up. Back, find child's pose. From here, find your way to a seated position, so you can just crawl it forward, sit on one hip, let those legs extend out in front. Taking a seated spiral twist? What? A seated twist. Bring the right heel in towards your sit bone. Right hand behind you. Inhale the opposite arm up. Exhale, scoop the belly up and in and twist to the right. You can either hug or tuck. If you tuck the elbow, make sure the shoulder is down. Now here, the detox comes with the breath as well as scooping the belly. So your inhale will be a little bit more shallow and your exhale will be a little bit longer. Inhale, bring your eyes to the front. Exhale, gently release the twist. But we're going to take this leg and bring it into half lotus. So cradle it first just so that we can prepare the hip. Give a little rock from side to side. Now we're going to bring that right heel as close to the hip as possible. So it's okay if it goes above the knee. If your hip and your knee aren't happy with that, the right side that is, it's okay. That ankle can poke you anywhere from above the knee to the hip bone. We're going to sit up nice and tall. Now, if the bent leg knee is very high, then just stay here and start to relax the thigh bone down. If it's not high, you can start to fold forward over the leg. So the ankle poking the thigh is part of the detox here. It's allowing for the energy to open and flow through. So if you've heard of trigger points, this is one of them. And it's not so comfortable to begin with. It's okay, it'll dissipate. And with that said, inhale, bring yourself up. Exhale, bring your hands behind you. Excuse me. Step up the bottom foot. I'm gonna get a little Ashtanga on you here. Roll yourself so you're sitting on your right hip. If this is intense enough, then stay here. You can add a twist on top of this, twisting around to the left. Now, ideally, doesn't mean that you need to be here today. The right heel pokes you in the lower intestine. And as you twist around, it encourages movement. Nice steady breath. Steady does not mean that it has to be equal, because remember, we're still in a twist. On your inhale, eyes come to the front. Exhale, slowly and mindfully release out of that twisty pretzely pose. Let the right leg come out. You can give it a little rock, a little pop, a little shake. All right, so let's move to the other side. Right heel to the sit bone. We start with the seated twist. Left hand behind. Inhale the right arm up. Exhale, scoop the belly. Twist to the left. Hover, tuck that arm around the thigh. Good. Bring your eyes to the front. Exhale, gently release the twist. Go ahead and cradle the leg. Give a little rock from side to side here. And then bring that leg to half lotus, whatever that means for you on this side. So we're trying to move the heel towards the hip without major knee pain. Sitting up nice and tall. The side may be different than the other. It's okay. Embrace what the side has to offer. So if that means being upright, then stay upright. If it means folding forward, then fold forward. Breathe into that trigger point in the thigh. The ankle's poking you. From here, gently bring yourself up to vertical. Leave your legs in this position. Hands come behind. You can rock back on your pelvis. Step up that right foot so it's flat. Shift your weight onto the left hip, bringing the left thigh bone a little bit closer to the ground. And if this is it, then this is it. If you're looking at me like I'm a nutball, it's okay, I know I am. And you're gonna twist around to the right if it's available to you. You may feel a little stretch in the ankle and the top of the foot. That is okay as long as there's no pain. Good. On your inhale, eyes come to the front. Exhale, gently bring yourself back onto both sit bones. Extend the right leg out. Let that left leg out. Oh, good morning, left leg. Give it a little shake, a little rock, a little pop. All right, so from here, we're gonna take an inversion. I actually need a block. You don't need one per se, as I said earlier, but I'm gonna choose to use one. So find your way onto your back. Make sure that your head can rest comfortably on the ground. So if you do have a ponytail in your hair, let it out, let it go free. Oof. Just lay flat for a few moments. All right, so from here, pull that right knee in towards your chest. We're gonna take wind relieving pose first. Extend the other leg down. Then guide that leg across the body for an easy spinal twist. Inhale, bring it back to center. Bring both legs into the chest. Switch to the other side. Right leg extends, left leg in towards the ribs. Guide it across. Nice spinal twist. And gently bring it back through center. Hug both knees into the chest one more time. And then place the feet down. So here comes the inversion. Inversions are important, and I'll get to that in a minute as to why this inversion is good for detox. If you have a prop nearby, you can lift up the hips and slide the block underneath and get those legs up in the air. If, for whatever reason, this is not possible for you, if you are a female and you are on your menstrual cycle, then you don't want to be upside down, at least the first couple days. If you have health issues that restrict you from going upside down, then just simply go up to the wall and push your legs up against the wall. even if you need to prop yourself up so you're on a diagonal, you'll still get the benefits of being somewhat upside down. Yeah. So while you get into that position, did my iPad die? No, it didn't. Okay, I'll play just a little bit more music. So the reason for the detox. Here comes a little yoga theory. So there's something called Agni, which is the internal fire. And this is known to burn the rubbish, as they say. In day-to-day life, when our heads are the highest point, the flame is down. When you go into an inversion, the flame flips up. That means that it burns more rubbish that's all up in the intestinal tract. So doing an inversion, that's why those are in practices, is to flip the Agni, that internal fire, to burn and get rid of and detox. Sound cool? All right, so I'm gonna go into mine now. You can continue to stay there and breathe for a few moments. Just a few more breaths. Then gently bring the legs down or into the chest, depending on which position you're in. If you have a block underneath you, just gently release it. Let the hips come down and stay flat on your back with the feet flat for a few breaths. From here, let the legs extend long and take your Shavasana. If you're ready to come out of your Shavasana, start to deepen your breath. If you'd like to stay a little longer, feel free to stay as long as you have time for. After you take your nice deep breath, find energy in your fingers, toes, wrists, ankles, hands and feet, giving them a little bit of movement to wake up the arms and legs. And extend the arms up overhead. Give yourself a nice long stretch from fingers to toes. And then hug the knees in towards your chest. Give a little rock from side to side. And then roll onto your right side into fetal position, right arm under your head. gently press yourself up to a seated position. Eyes closed and either hands pressed together at your heart center or one on your heart and one on your belly. Take a few moments here, check in with yourself, with your body, your mind, your emotions, your energy. Hopefully you feel a little bit lighter. In all of those aspects. And as always, give yourself a few moments of gratitude, something you're thankful for right now. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Namaste. Well, thank you so much for joining me today on this Up Friday Awaken Stretch. Have a beautiful weekend when you get there. And I hope you enter it nice and detox free. Perhaps you're just detoxing so that you can party over the weekend. All good. It's good to be human. Yeah. So I will see you again on Monday. If you like this practice, please do your internet thing, like it and share it with somebody who you think may benefit from it. Other than that, I'll see you next time. Bye.